upcoming visit of US Vice President J.D. Vance to India from April 21st to April 24th is more than just a diplomatic event. It marks a critical juncture in India-US ties, an opportunity to reaffirm shared values, review strategic progress, and recalibrate the relationship in the context of a shifting global order. But perhaps most intriguingly, it carries the subtext of the Modi-Trump relationship, a dynamic that continues to echo powerfully through both domestic and international corridors. This is the story how Modi built a direct rapport with Donald Trump, the optics of Howdy Modi and Namaste Trump, but also the strategic calculus behind these moves. It is about how Modi prepared India for Trump's potential return to the White House by ensuring continuity in diplomatic engagements, trade dialogue, and defense cooperation with both Republican and Democratic leaders. His pragmatism in maintaining bipartisan trust in Washington, navigating ideological divides, and staying focused on national interest. All this may explain why India may clinch an early trade deal with the US, a result of Modi's long-term strategic patience and relationship cultivation. Vice President Vance's first official visit comes on the heels of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's landmark trip to the US in February 2025, where a wide-ranging joint statement laid out ambitious plans in defense technology, energy, artificial intelligence, critical minerals, semiconductors, space cooperation, and people-to-people exchanges. This visit by Vance, accompanied by Second Lady Usha Vance, herself of Indian origin, and their children, provides the opportunity to take stock of progress and set the tone for future bilateral engagement. Yet beyond these formalities, the visit must also be seen in the context of America's evolving domestic politics, the resurgence of the Trump-led conservative movement, and the growing ideological synergy between Washington and New Delhi, especially in terms of leadership style, strategic autonomy, and nationalistic priorities. The Modi-Trump relationship is widely regarded as one of the most unconventional yet effective examples of personal diplomacy in recent memory. It transcended traditional statecraft, leaning heavily into optics, trust building, and charisma-driven outreach. Events like Howdy Modi rally in Houston and Namaste Trump in Ahmedabad not only galvanized the Indian diaspora but also broadcasted to the world that these two leaders shared a bond beyond official protocols. In a recent conversation with Lex Fridman, Prime Minister Narendra Modi shared intimate anecdotes about President Trump that reflect mutual respect and an alignment in worldview. Modi recalled how Trump, despite stringent US security protocols, spontaneously agreed to walk hand in hand around a packed stadium in Houston, a moment Modi described as truly touching. That single decision to walk into the crowd without hesitation revealed a rare level of trust and authenticity between both the leaders. More than just symbolism, it spoke to a deeper chemistry based on mutual understanding of leadership under scrutiny, of navigating complex democracies while holding fast to a nation-first ideology, America first for Trump and India first for Modi. Now, as J.D. Vance rises as a prominent figure within this movement, his visit can be seen as an extension of the same worldview. Vance, often characterized as a populist conservative with a strong national identity orientation, has spoken of the need for a more resilient and self-reliant America, a message that resonates closely with India's own push for Atmanirbhar Bharat. His presence in India is not just protocol. It is a symbolic of the continuity of a Trump-Modi era of mutual respect, pragmatism, and bold vision. While Vance is new to formal diplomacy, his closeness to Trump and his support from conservative grassroots in America suggests that he is likely to carry forward many of the informal, trust-based, and leader-to-leader dynamics that have shaped Trump's foreign engagements. It is also worth noting the soft power undertones of this visit. This includes inclusion of Usha Vance and their children, and the planned stops in Jaipur and Agra, sending a strong message of cultural familiarity, diaspora ties, and people-to-people engagement. In contrast to sterile diplomatic itineraries, this visit seems designed to strike an emotional chord, especially with Indian Americans and Indo-Pacific watchers who see India as an indispensable partner in shaping a multipolar world. The bilateral relationship today encompasses every major frontier of cooperation, be it defense, tech, education, supply chains, counterterrorism, climate action, and much more. But what often gets overlooked is the human chemistry between leaders, which can accelerate or stall progress in these complex areas. The Vice President's visit is poised to reaffirm the strategic depth of India-US ties, but it is also set against a political backdrop in which both countries are navigating rising multipolarity and challenges to global institutions. In that light, this visit is as much about trust building and reassurance as it is about technical diplomacy. It's about sending a clear signal that India and the US, despite leadership transitions, remain committed to shaping the future together. In an age where personal diplomacy can often faster move than institutional machinery, the Modi-Trump story provides a compelling case study. And now JD Vance's visit offers a chance to rekindle that spirit, translate it into actionable policy, and build on a foundation of mutual trust and shared values. As the world watches closely, this visit may very well mark the beginning of a new chapter, one where the strength of a relationship is not only defined by official statements and memorandums, but also by the ability of leaders to trust each other, walk together, and the Donald Trump-Narendra Modi relationship will have a huge impact on how India and the US move together.